Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Welcome. Good to see you all. So many of you here for the first time. Hare Krishna Valley. So this place, Hare Krishna Valley, it has been here for a long time. We actually bought this property in 1987. So it's been here for a long time, more than 30 years. And when we first bought this property, we had another farm before this one, which was near Renmark, near Mildura. So 6 hours away, 7 hours away from here. It was on the bank of the Murray River. And we had 20,000 acres. So it was a big, big farm. And we bought that farm back in 1983. We had it for 4 years. And that was in preparation for World War III. Because everyone in the 1980s, they were talking about World War III. That maybe there was going to be war. So we had a big 20,000 acre farm right on the river that we could all go to if there was a big war. And then by 1987 the war did not come, and it was a long way for everyone to drive. Hands up if you would have driven to Mildura today for the one man. Very good. You will get a free dessert. And you also? You would have driven to Mildura? Okay. So you'll get a free drink as well today. No problem. So people would not have gone so far. So then we bought this farm, 200 acres here in the Otway Ranges. It's nice. It's a nice farm. And when we brought this farm, the first thing we did, we built this building here. This was a school. So we had primary school for Hare Krishna kids. That was from 1989 till 96. They ran a primary school here. So we had a small community. And we built some other buildings and people were living here. In 1996, the school closed. And then when the school closed, everyone moved away. We have another farm near Byron Bay, near Murwillumbah, where my friends are living. I was actually there about 4 or 5 days ago. I was up there. And I left on Wednesday. And then I left in the morning. And then 4 o'clock in the afternoon, they shut the airport because the hurricane has just come. So there's a lot of rain up there. Our farm, we have a river, part of the Tweed River running in front of our farm. We have 800 acres up there. Beautiful farm. Has anyone been there to that farm? A few of you? Yeah, you've been there? Yeah, beautiful place. Most beautiful place in Australia. Yeah. When it's not raining.
A couple of times.
You've been a couple of times, yeah. When it's not raining, it's the most beautiful place in Australia. And when it's raining, it's wet. So up there, we have another school which has been running for 40 years up there. And that school is still going. I think they have about 80 kids in the school. So then this property, not much was happening here for around about 10 years. And then myself and Manigriva, the Prabhu, who just was singing just before, he's cooking for us today. He's cooking for all of you, your lunch. We moved here about 18 years ago, 2007. And then we changed from a school, we changed into a retreat center. So we run retreats here on a regular basis. So I live on this side of the property. I run the retreats and everything. Manigriva lives on the other side of the property. And he looks after our Goshala. So we have 29 cows and bulls, which we protect. And he does organic farming over there. And one of the main features of this place is we have an ahimsa dairy. This word ahimsa means non-violent. Because at the moment in the world we have too much violence. And if there's violence, you will not be peaceful. No one likes violence. We don't like violence here. We don't have violence here very often. If someone comes here and they're in the wrong mood, then Manigriva, who's very big, it's happened. I only have that once every 5 years, but we say, please leave rather quickly. Because money, you don't want to mess with money. You just go. So then that's how we keep law and order here. Because this place is peaceful. There's no violence here. So it's a non-violent dairy, ahimsa dairy, which means non-violent, which means the cows are born here and they die here. And there's no fear. You don't find that anywhere else in Australia, actually. All the other farms, they kill the animals. Right? All the farms, they kill the animals. Right? Very few, very, very few, where they don't kill the animals. Actually, in the Bible, it says, "He who killeth an ox is as if he who killeth a man." So if someone kills a cow, they actually should go to jail. But society is very mixed up now. So if you kill a human, we'll send you to jail. Or there was a man in America, I think yesterday, they shot him. Firing squad, first time they did firing squad for a long time. Because he killed people, he murderer. So then, okay, you get the same thing. That is called karma. Yeah, it's going to happen anyway. That's why if someone kills, then we'll kill them. Because that's karma. Right? Because you did it, it's going to come to you anyway in your next life. It will come. That's karma, it will come. So here we practice ahimsa, which means non-violence. Now we won't kill. We don't kill the cow. Right? The cow is born here, they die here. And we look after them. It's called Goshala. Is anyone here from India? Oh, okay. You're from India? Acha, TK, okay. You're from India, okay. So in India you have Goshala.
Yes.
Goshala means place where the cow is protected. So here in Australia, this is one of the only Goshala. And actually all the cows here are Deshi breed. They're Deshi cow. All from India. Right? Deshi. I am from India. So I go to India once a year. November, Kartik Mas. I go to Vrindavan. And every year I bring one cow back on the plane with me. So now we have 29 cats. Actually, we breed them. Yeah. But they're very beautiful. And after lunch, after prasad, we'll take you over there to the Goshala. You can pat them, you can feed them. And you'll see their mood is different. Because if you live in a place where you know you're going to be killed, like all the people in Ukraine at the moment, they know they could die anytime. You're not peaceful. So humans, we feel like, and the cows also, they can feel it. So here, the cows, they feel different because they know they will not be killed. They will be looked after, protected. So that's a little bit about this place. It's called Hare Krishna Valley. .com.au. It's a good place. Shanti Dham, Bhakti Dham, Ananda Dham. It is a holy place. Because, is anyone here from India? Yeah. Okay. So, if you're from India, you know there are holy places. The holy place we call Dham. Dham means holy place, sacred place. So this is Dham. This is holy place. Because everything that happens here in the 200 acres, it is dedicated to Krishna, to God. That way it becomes holy. And we also have holy time. Like tomorrow is Ekadashi. It's a holy day. It happens twice a month. 11 days after the full moon, 11 days after the dark moon. That 11th day, Ekadashi, that is called Holy Day. So that is tomorrow. In the Hare Krishna movement, we don't eat grains or beans on those days. We practice some tapasya, some austerity. We don't eat grains or beans, just vegetables and things like that. We just eat. It's a holy day. And then we have holy days. They come all the time. Different holy days. So on Friday coming, we have Purnima. The word Purna means full, complete. When the moon is full, complete, we call that Purnima. Purna, complete. So on this Friday, it is called Gaura Purnima. Now, in India, India is a very special place. It is the home of spirituality all over the world. It is the most sacred place. Right? If you've gone there, you will know, because you can feel the energy there. It's sacred. All the rishis, all the sages, they come from there. In our tradition, right, in Hindu teachings, we are part of Hinduism. But actually the word Hindu is not the correct term. Because if you go to the Vedas, the Veda, the ancient teaching, the word Hindu does not exist. It's a modern word. It actually came from the Muslims. When they came into India, they crossed the Indus River, which is up near Himalaya. And when they crossed the river, they said the people on that side of the Indus River, they are the Hindu. And that's where the word came from. So now we call everyone in India who is practicing some Vedic teaching, we call them Hindus. But actually the word does not exist. But we call ourselves Hindu. But we actually, the correct term is Vedic. They come from the Veda, the ancient teachings from India. So in the Vedas, it mentions that Krishna, God himself, comes to earth periodically. Right? Not just teachers like Jesus and Muhammad and teachers, Buddha. Not just the teachers, but God himself sometimes comes. Hands up if you believe this. Okay, many of you believe. Some people, maybe this is the first time you heard this. So you're sitting there thinking, okay, this is something to think about. God himself came. Like that. But we actually believe this. God himself came. In the Bible it says, man is created in the image of God. Right? We look like him. Why do we look like this? Because he looks like this. You see pictures of him. He looks like this. He's human-like. He's a little bit different to us. Because he says in Bhagavad Gita, he says, Aham savasya prabhavo mataha savam pravartate. I am the source of everything. Everything comes from me. Right? Hands up if you can claim that. You are the source of everything?
Oh, I'm not.
Oh. Hey, is everyone listening or not? Hands up if you are the source of everything. Everything comes from you. Hands up. 2 people at the back. Everything comes from you? Okay. There's a couple of problems with that. A, it's not true. B, you cannot prove it. And C, we will teach you another alternative today. In India it's common. People say, I am God, you are God, we are all God, everything is God. The Bhagwan, I am Bhagwan, you're God, I am God. Everything is God. Everything is God. No, that's not true. We are Anu. God, Krishna, he is Vibhu. Vibhu means unlimitedly powerful. We are Anu. Anu means part, small, particle, follower. It has all these meanings in Sanskrit. We are Anu. We're not God. You can't even control when you're going to blink. 1 minute, no one blink. Okay, you're out. We can't even control this. You can't even control when you're going to go to the toilet sometimes. So if you're God, you must be Parameshwara. Parameshwara means supreme controller. So don't say you're God. Don't say that.
We didn't say that.
But when I asked, are you the source of everything? That is God.
Different context.
Yeah, but I'm clarifying for you. Yeah. When I said you are the source of everything, you're not. Because that means you would be God. You'd be Bhagavan, and you're not. Because you're not the supreme controller. You can't control anything. You can't control when you're going to die. I almost died, what day is it? Sunday. No, I'm serious. Sunday. Friday, I almost died. I was driving close to here. A truck pulled over on the side of the road, and there's a big bend. It's a very dangerous bend. And he was on the side, and then he indicated, and he started to move back onto the road. And I thought, okay, he's just coming on the road, I'll go around him. Yeah, because I could see, but he was actually turning into a farm. So he goes in onto that side of the road, and I'm luckily, it was like I just missed this guy. And then he was yelling at me, why are you driving like that? I said, well, I didn't know, it was just a mistake. It was like that. That's. I don't have control. What control do we have? Very little in this world. So, we believe that God himself comes down to earth periodically. Now, 5,000 years ago, he came in his original form, Swayam Bhagavan, in the form of Krishna. Ete Cham, Bhagavatam says, the ancient, you know Bhagavatam?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bhagavad Purana? Yeah. Ete Cham Sakala Pumsam, Krishna's tu Bhagavan Swayam. There are many forms of God. He has many incarnations. Just like when you're in a different mood, you may dress up differently. Does it make sense? But you're the same person. Does it make sense? So when Krishna, he has a different mood, he may take on different form, avatar. Ramachandra, Nasringha, Varaha, Koma, Matsya. Like these are different forms, but it's one person. Does it make sense? Yeah, I'm just trying to explain it. Some people haven't heard this before. So, in his original form of Krishna, Swayam Bhagavan, he came 5,000 years ago to earth, and he appeared in a place called Vrindavan, which is geographically, it's in between Agra, where the Taj Mahal is, and Delhi, which is the capital of India. I go there, I try to go there every year. It's a very holy place. When you go there, you can feel this great spiritual energy there, because Krishna himself appeared at that place. So we know there are holy places, and we also know there are holy times. So on Friday is Gaura Punim, because Krishna appeared 5,000 years ago in a different age. What was the age called when Krishna appeared? Dwapara Yuga. Yeah, it says in the Vedas there are 4 ages. Satya, Treta, Dwapara, Kali. Right? 4 ages. Just like we have 4 seasons. Yeah, which one are we in now? Leave it, because it will shake. It's okay. Just leave it.
Just checking if it's recording.
I hope it is recorded, because I'm a long way in. So, just leave it now, if it's not recording. So, we are in, just like there are 4 seasons, which season are we in? Autumn, right. So these just come periodically, cyclically, right? We know there's always going to be a new season coming. So on the universal scale, right, these seasons come periodically, right? So we have Satya, Treta, Dwapara, Kali. Our understanding of the universe is different to the modern scientific understanding. Because they say the universe, the universe, they say it's been around something like 340 million years, something like that. Some scientists say. And they say Homo sapiens, what we are, humans, they came about 60,000 years ago. I think that's the common kind of understanding. Before that we were Neanderthal, and before that we were monkeys. We don't agree with that. We don't agree with that. Because there's not enough archaeological evidence. Right? If you dig in all the crust of the earth, we should see all these monkey people coming up everywhere, but they hardly find them. Very occasionally they find something out the back of Indonesia, and they say, oh, there it is, Java man. But we don't have strong evidence from it. No? But we actually have archaeological evidence that humans have been on the earth for millions of years. We have a nice book called Forbidden Archaeology, because when they find these things, quite often they hide this, because they say it doesn't fit in with the theory of evolution. But it was interesting because Darwin, when he created evolution, when he introduced the theory, he said the theory, if you look at the Origin of the Species, the original book, he says the theory as it stands has not been proven. That's Darwin himself. But when you go to school, everyone teaches it like, oh, this is the fact. Okay? But if it was a fact, then we'd have the evidence to support it. So we have a different understanding. We are creationists. Krishna created. The world, Earth has always been civilized and populated. And there have been cycles going on for millions of years. Right? So Krishna appeared 5,000 years in the third age, Dwapara. And then 5,000 years ago when he left, the next age began, which is called Kali. So we're in Kali Yuga. Kali means dark, black. Is that a good description of this age? Is it?
No.
No? No? Everything's perfect here? Yes. Yes? Everything is perfect?
No.
Make up your mind, is it yes or no? Right? So, yeah, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. The world's not perfect. Just, you want me to show you the news right now? You came here to escape it, yeah. But I can prove to you the world is not perfect right now. You just go on the news, you look at the first 5 stories, it is not perfect. It's a mess, right? Because humans are involved. Actually, stupid white men are running the planet. And when stupid white men take control, everything becomes problematic. So we have to put someone else in control. It can be white men, but they have to have buddhi, intelligence. You have to have good intelligence. Not what's going on now. It's not very good. So this age began 5,000 years ago. It is called Kali Yuga, Dark Age. What it means is the earth will become materialistic. And 5,000 years ago, when the rishis, the sages at Naimisharanya, which you can go to in India, the place called Naimisharanya, when the sages had darshan, when they looked at Kali Yuga 5,000 years ago, what did they see? They saw many problems, but what was the one it's actually mentioned in Bhagavatam, very interesting. What was the one overriding factor that they saw in Kali Yuga, in this age? What's the one problem? The biggest problem?
Is it egoism?
Ego, yeah, it's connected to it. But egoism's always been there, even in the other ages. People had egos. It is called ashraddha. Ashraddha means no faith. Everyone's lost faith. And if you haven't lost faith, you're losing it. Hands up if you believe when a politician is campaigning to be elected. We have an election coming up in Australia, do we? When is it?
Before the 7th of May.
Okay, so it's soon. Okay, I thought it was soon because I've seen things coming. I'm a little disconnected. I live out here in the forest. I'm disconnected from it. But I think I had some inkling there was an election coming. So, hands up if you believe the promises of the politicians. Right? So that's 100%. No one put their hand up. What sort of a world are we living in when we don't even trust our leaders, our political leaders? Right? Religious leaders. You know, I was at Coles about 3-4 years ago or something. You know, I was buying something, and there was a priest in front of me. And the first thing I thought to myself, this is so terrible. I thought, is he one of the good ones or one of the not good ones? We've even lost faith in leaders. And I said to him, we had a conversation, because, you know, I'm also a priest. So I said Father, what's it like? Because you wear your collar and you walk around. And people are thinking this. I said, what's it like? He said, it's very difficult. Imagine everywhere you walk, everyone's thinking, oh, is he the good one or not the good one? People have lost faith. Right? We've lost faith in so many things. This is Kali Yuga. So, we need to reintroduce that faith. So Krishna himself, God himself, came 5,000 years ago, but in 500 years ago, he came again. God was on earth 500 years ago. Hands up if you believe it. Okay, a few people, that's good. Because I believe it. I do believe it. But he came in the form of Gaura. When Krishna came, he is Sham. Sham means darkish. You see Krishna is darkish. He like bluish black complexion, darkish. Just like the biggest movie in the world was called. Biggest movie of all time was called Avatar. What color is the people? Where did they get that from? Us. They actually did. If you look, James Cameron, when they make Avatar, they're making the 3rd one now, or the 4th one, the 5th one. Everyone on the set has to be vegan, vegetarian. You're not allowed to eat meat while you're on the set of the movie. Yeah, it's cool, huh? He got that from us. No, I'm serious. He got that from us. And the look, it looks like Krishna. The bluish black. The philosophy is very similar. Trust life, connect with life. When I see you. I see you. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Pandit Sama Darshana. Darshan means when I see you, I should see you equally. Like we were discussing the other day, like they're having this war now in Ukraine and Russia. I like Russian people. I also like Ukrainian people. I also like people from Iran, Palestine, and Israel. I've got friends from all over the world. What's the problem? Why are we fighting with each other? Hindu, Muslim, fighting. Everyone's crazy. This is not samadasha, means you don't see equally. That's why in this Avatar movie they're teaching us, see equal. That's why it was so popular. And actually I heard a couple of days ago, every week there's a new mental disease diagnosed. The World Health Organization, I won't go into the statistics, but they said mental disease is going to escalate. It's already bad, but it's going to escalate badly in the near future. There's actually a mental disease which they analysed, which was called, I'm trying to get the exact term, it was something like Avatar something depression. Because people went to see the movie, and then they went to their psychologist the next week, and they were very upset because the world's not like it is in the Avatar movie. There's actually a term for it.
Avsad.
What's that?
Avsad. Avsad.
Yeah, Avatar is something.
Yeah, depression.
Yeah, depression. Yeah, Avatar is something depression. But this is actually because people want to live like this. They want to live more naturally. So Krishna came 5,000 years ago. God came himself to teach the Bhagavad Gita, to call means Leela on the earth. But then, this is not as well known and widely understood, even in India, but he came again 500 years ago in West Bengal, in a place called Mayapur. Yeah. And that's also, that's where Hare Krishnas like to go. And there's thousands of Hare Krishnas there right now. Because on Friday, on the Purnima, it is Gaura Purnima. Krishna's incarnation of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared on Gaura Purnima in Mayapur, which is in the end of this week, this Friday. Now, Krishna's best friend is Radha. You see in all the pictures, he's with the girl and she is golden. Right? Krishna is bluish in the back, the pictures at the back. Krishna is bluish, but the girl with him is golden. So, Krishna is Shaktiman. Shaktiman means like the sun. Krishna Surya Sama. Krishna is like the sun. The sun is the source of energy, Shakti. Heat and light come from the sun. So Krishna, he is like the sun, Surya. Right? Shaktiman means source of the energy, and the Shakti comes from him. Radha is his Shakti. Now, in any relationship, there is Ashraya and Vishaya. Ashraya means the abode, the one who keeps it, and Vishaya means the object. Vishaya means the person who receives it. So love, prema, love, is within all of us, and when we give it to someone, the object, that is the Vishaya. So Krishna, God, is the Vishaya, and everyone gives their love to him. But what he sees is Radha, his best friend. She is giving love to him, and he's receiving it. He is God, but she is happier than him. Because the person who gives is happier than the person who receives. Is true or not? Hands up if that's true. Hands up if it's not true. Okay, everyone agrees. That's good. I've got a good audience today. I don't have to convince everyone. It's true. Everyone knows it. When you give, you get more than when you receive. More happiness. So Radha gets more. So Krishna thinks, Hare Baba, because he's from India. He thinks, Hare Baba, she is getting more happiness than me. Let me take her mood. Bhav means her mood, and duty means her complexion, and I will appear in her mood and complexion. That is Sri Chaitanya. So Krishna came, God himself came 500 years ago in a golden form. And he's historical. If you look it up on internet, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you will see he's a historical figure because he was on the earth from 1486 to 1524. 48 years. He was here on the earth. So he's a historical figure, but most scholars see him as a saint, as a sadhu. They don't say he's God himself, because that's a big leap of faith. Right. But at least if they see him as a saint, that is also beneficial. That is also good. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, even if you see him as a saint, you get purified, you get benefit. But if you see him as God, then you get even more benefit, like that. So on Friday, we're going to celebrate the appearance of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It's called Gaura Purnima. And in our world headquarters in Mayapur, minimum 100,000 people will come on that day to celebrate. And right now, the Hare Krishna movement, we're building the biggest temple, the biggest mandir in the world, right there. It should be open next year, hopefully. Temple of the Vedic Planetarium. Beautiful temple. You can look it up on the internet. And this is the place where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. So on Friday, we will celebrate here and also at the Hare Krishna Temple in Melbourne, and in Werribee as well. They're doing it. And I think also in Casey, on Southeast. And many places we're going to celebrate the appearance of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now, what is special about his appearance? What is special is that whenever the incarnation of God appears in a particular age, he gives the Yuga Dharma. The Yuga Dharma means the process of self-realization for that age. So in Kali Yuga is a problematic place. It's a dark time. So we need a process to become self-realized, to become Krishna conscious, God conscious, which is very powerful in this age. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to propagate that particular Yuga Dharma, or that particular methodology. Kale dosha nidhe rajan astiheko mahan guna kirtanat eva krishnasya mukta sangha param vrajet. Right? Kale dosha niti rajan. Right? Dosha niti. Kali Yuga, this age we're in, dosha niti means like an ocean of faults. Just like if you go to the ocean. Yesterday I went to the ocean. The ocean it's actually 12 kilometers straight across. Aries Inlet is just over that hill. Right? So if you go to the ocean is vast. And this age we're in, the problems are like the size of the ocean. Big problems. Have you seen the Ganga, the Ganges in India? There's a big river. Big river. It says in the Vedas, 20,000 years from now it will be dry. Can you imagine that? That's what we're doing to the earth. Right? We're just seeing the beginning of the climate change. But actually, the climate changes so much that in 20,000 years from now, there's no Ganga. Can you imagine? That's how bad the world gets. You know that song, You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet? That's Kali Yuga. If you think it's bad now, which the problems are emerging, the problems haven't really escalated yet. You will see much, much worse than this. So, Kaliya dosha nidhe rajan. So everyone thinks, oh my God, what do we do? But then the Bhagavatam says, Asti heko mahan guna. Eka maha guna. There is one great quality. Even though there's so many problems in the world, there's one great quality. Kirtanad eva krishnasya. If you chant Hare Krishna, just like before we were chanting Hare Krishna, mukta sangha means you will become liberated from all the problems. Param vrajet, you can go to the supreme destination, back to the kingdom of God, back to Krishna Loka, to live with Krishna happily ever after. Hands up if you go like to live with Krishna happily ever after forever. Hands up. Okay, it's good. It's about 75%, that's good. Otherwise you can stay here. You can get born again. Samsara, you just get born again. Right? If you don't break samsara, if you don't break the cycle of reincarnation, you come back. You'll be born in Delhi, which is smelly. Smelly. Delhi and Beijing have a big competition going. Which can be the most polluted city with air quality on a daily basis. If you look up on the internet, some days it's Beijing, some days it's Delhi. They have a competition going. Let's see who can be the most polluted. What sort of a world are we living in? Yeah, one time my wife and I were driving back. Stayed in Vrindavan for some weeks. We were going back to Delhi. Just the car ride takes 3 or 4 hours. You know, we got so much pollution in those 3 or 4 hours. When I got back to Australia, 6 weeks, I had like stuff coming out and like that. That was the departing gift. Thank you for coming to India. We'll fix up your respiratory system. For 6 weeks you can't breathe properly. This is not the way that we should be living in this world. So there's so many problems. But there is one good feature. If you chant Hare... Now, what is it about the Yuga Dharma? Chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. 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 Even in the West now, they know this word, mantra. You know the word, mantra? Yeah. Everyone knows the word now. You know, 35 years ago when I became a Hare Krishna, that word mantra was not universal. Karma was. Karma was, you know, the word, but now the word's common karma. Now even pundit, they use this. I hear in the news sometimes, the pundits. So even all the words are becoming more mainstream now. So karma, pundit, but mantra. What does mantra mean? Mind, tra, to release. The mantra releases you from the problems which are in your mind, because all the problems in your life ultimately are in the mind. Because I've seen people in the most difficult situations and they're still happy because the mind, right, is fixed on Krishna. Now we saw like Guru Maharaj, you know, our guru. He passed away a couple of years ago, right? But when he was passing away, the mind was fixed on Krishna, even though his body was aching from cancer. But the mind is happy. So it is in the mind ultimately. So mantra, when you chant the mantra, it releases you from the problems which are in the mind. Now this mantra, the Hare Krishna mantra, it is Maha Mantra. Maha means? Great mantra. It means all the other mantras are in that one mantra. Because in Kali Yuga everyone says, I don't have time. Like all you people, you came here today. It's very nice you came here. Because it means virtually your whole day was dedicated to coming here. So we greatly appreciated that. And it shows your dedication for making that time. But now you'll go home. And tomorrow, how much time will you put onto your spiritual path? How much time tomorrow will you put? Half an hour? Very good. Very good. Someone said 1 hour. Do I hear 2? 3, 6. Right? But people say to us all the time, I don't have time. Okay, that's okay. We understand. Life is busy. So we'll give you the easiest, quickest, most powerful way to become self-realized and Krishna conscious, God conscious. You just chant the Hare Krishna mantra. Even if you only chant 10 minutes a day, you will get supreme benefit. Because it will make you conscious of Krishna. Because the names are made up of Krishna. Abhinitwan, Nama, Namino. There is no difference between God and His name. When you say Krishna, Krishna is there. He's present. That's why you feel happy and blissful. Hands up if you felt happy when you were chanting before. I think everyone. Yeah, it said, yeah. If it doesn't work, we'll give your money back. Seriously. Right? This works. I've been doing this 35 years. It works. If you want to be connected to Krishna, to God, you chant the Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Even you do 10 minutes a day, it will destroy your suffering. Right? It will liberate you from all the problems you have. Right? If you feel unhappy, you just put your hands in the air like this. Right? You see like in the football, the cricket, any of these games, right? These very, very important games. No, don't laugh. Very important. Very important. If India plays cricket, very. I was there when.
Tonight, final. It's tonight, final. India versus New Zealand. Final cricket.
Where is it?
It's in Dubai.
In Dubai. Okay. So I was there in India 2 years ago. Australia and India were in the final in India, and the place shut down.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Right, house don't shut down. Please shut down. Please shut down.
They come from there.
It all shut down because it is so important. The cricket, truly important. It is. I've actually seen a sign. I've been in India. I've seen a sign on the billboard. Cricket is religion.
It is.
I've seen that sign. Confirmed. Confirmed by this upper sampradaya. These nonsense people, right? Because it's just a game. It's a couple of boys, right? Or girls these days as well play. That's good. Just out in the field, just going hitting a ball around. But everyone gets, oh no, no, no. Don't talk to me. No, cricket. Right? And every time, like Sachin Tendulkar, over the fence, everyone, like this, arms go up, right? Because it is impossible to be depressed when your arms are like this. Right? Everyone do this now. Okay, now be unhappy. Not possible, right? So if you, in your life, if you have problems, right, you just go to your house tomorrow, put your hands up like this, and just chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Just dance around your kitchen table, and you will be happy. It's called antidepressant. Right? It works. It works because the names are made from the names of God Himself. They are holy. They are pure. They are powerful, and it brings you close to Him, and then you feel happy. That's our secret. That's our secret. Just like my wife is offering the food that's been brought to Krishna, to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to the form of Krishna, and she's chanting Hare Krishna mantra, please you accept it. And then it becomes prasad.
Yes.
Right? And then if you take prasad, when you take the food, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna Himself has eaten it, you become purified. Right? It will purify your mind. If you eat prasad, your mind will become pure. It's very powerful. Very simple and very powerful. Because this age is very difficult age, and people don't have a lot of time, and you're very distracted by very important things like tonight's final. I know you're going to stay up, so, right? Because Dubai is on a completely different time. So you're going to stay. You're going to watch it. We all know, right? And you're going to put time into that, but we're also going to say tomorrow, put time into chanting Hare Krishna. Because this will save you at the time of death. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Yam Yam, Vapi, Smaram, Bhavam. Whatever you think about at the time of death, that's where you go. TK? That's where you go. So what are you going to be thinking of when you die? I hope you're thinking of Krishna. You might be thinking of David Boone.
Maybe Sachin.
Sachin. Yeah. Like a few years ago, when did David Boone play? Was that 90s?
Yes.
No, okay. So 90s, he was playing. He went to India on tour. This is a true story. They were in the lobby. They stayed in the hotel, maybe Mumbai or somewhere. They're in the lobby. And they were waiting for the bus to come to take them to the ground to play India. And one Indian gentleman stepped out from behind a plant in the lobby, and he was dressed in cricket whites. He looked exactly like David Boone. He had the moustache and everything, and he looked at him, looked as much as he could like David Boone, and he said, "Booney, you are my God." It's true. True story. You can read it. It's in his biography or something. So, the point is, if you're thinking of David Boone when you die, where will you go? You'll be born next to the MCG. Jellymont. Right? You'll be born there, right? And every day you'll just think it, and you'll stay in this world. You have to be very careful what you're attached to. Right? Whatever you're attached to, asakti. Krishna says in chapter 7 Bhagavad Gita, asakti means attachment. Krishna says, become attached to me. Because when you die, if you're thinking of me, you'll come to me. Then you don't have problems anymore. Because in the spiritual world, there are no problems. In this world, there are too many problems. It's up to you. You can do whatever you like. But if you want, then you have to chant Hare Krishna, because Hare Krishna will help you to remember Krishna at the time of death. I've seen many sadhus, when they pass away, they're absorbed in the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra. And it will take them to Krishna. It's up to you, whatever you. I'm just giving you some advice. So on Friday, it is a holy celebration. Gaura Purnima. Lord Chaitanya has appeared. We will celebrate it on Friday. We'll have that Gaura Purnima celebration. Here, we will have it. If you want to come here, send me a message. We'll make sure we cook enough so you can come. Friday night. Or in Melbourne or in Werribee. Or I think some people come in from the other side of Melbourne. So I think even in Casey they're having it as well. So all around Melbourne we're having this celebration. If you want to come and join, you can. That's no problem. So I'm going to stop now. I'm going to ask if there are any questions or any comments on anything we've discussed today. You can ask now. We have some time before we have our prasadam, we have our lunch. So any questions or comments, anything that we've discussed about spiritual life? Yes, ma'am.
When does the dark time finish?
When does the dark time finish?
The season of, is it Kali?
Kali Yuga. Yeah.
Is that another 4,500 years?
Kali Yuga began 5,000 years ago, and it lasts for 432,000 years. So there's another 427,000 left. And it describes in Bhagavatam in the 12th canto, which is just on the second shelf, it describes what it's like at the end, in the last thousands of years. And it's not like what it is now. It says there are no trees. It says you cannot see the sun. It says that humans are all black and they don't get taller than 3 feet tall, and everyone is a cannibal. That's where we're heading.
So it's a darker stage.
What's that?
It's a darker stage again.
No, we're in the dark age. We're in the beginning of it.
Oh, and it evolves into that.
Or devolves.
Evolves into that.
Devolves.
So
Gets worse. It goes down. It's not going up.
Evolves. So
Evolve means going up. Yeah, so it goes down. Yeah, humanity gets much worse.
So our practices now help us get through the dark.
No, the practices are to take us to the other world. There are 2 worlds, right? Do you believe there's another place?
Yeah.
Okay, because this isn't it.
Better not be.
Yeah, exactly. You know, God help us if this is it.
Yeah.
You know. So we all know, I think nearly everyone knows there's another place. Everyone has different names for it, but... So, chanting Hare Krishna and performing Bhakti Yoga, devotion, which is what we teach here, takes us to that other place. As we said, whatever you think about when you die, that's where you'll go. So if you're absorbed in Krishna and you want to serve him and you want to go to him, he will bring you there.
But are we trying to stop the wars and the bad people?
The only way we can stop the wars and the bad people is if everyone chants Hare Krishna together. Just like the other day, Zelensky and Trump met, right? And at the end, if you watch the whole thing, right, it was going okay. But then at the end, it turned funny. Now, what's the solution? We have to get the Ukrainians and the Americans chanting Hare Krishna together. That's the solution. That's the actual solution. Right? Because when people chant Hare Krishna together, you don't fight. Like we're all dancing and chanting before. Was anyone, were you thinking, oh, yeah, I want to kill that Indian guy? Maybe you were thinking, I want to kill that Indian guy. I want to kill that Chinese guy. I want to kill that, that Australian guy or the New Zealand guy who was leading. Maybe you're thinking that. When I chant, I don't think that. When I chant, when I'm, I'm 55 now, and I'm in the second half of my life. This is the Probably not the home stretch, but maybe it is. I don't know. But I'm definitely in the second half. Like I'm over the hill, so it's going down. It's all downhill from here. So it's just becoming more and more apparent to me. What I don't understand why people fight. Like why does someone from Russia not like a Ukrainian or vice versa? It doesn't even make sense. Like for me, it makes no sense because of my spirituality. I don't see a difference when people are from one place or another. Right? Culturally, I can see there's differences. Like one people likes pakora, one people likes pizza. Okay, that's cultural, that's all. But we can all still be friends. We can all make vegetarian food and we can eat together. Yeah, you eat pizza sometimes?
I was going to say the pakora really like pizza too.
Yeah.
Everyone likes
But they didn't invent it.
Also too about vegetarianism and compassion.
I spoke about that earlier. The cows and the
I think it's also linked to...
Well, I'm not finished with my
sorry.
So, does that answer everything? Or? Is that everything you need
Yes,
to...
so the point is to spread the Hare Krishna mantra, is instead of going out trying to change them, you just be your own pure person.
No, we need to change them. We need to offer...
Chanting it.
We need to offer them the opportunity.
Are you doing that?
What's that?
You're doing it with the mantra, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, only the mantra, not...
No, also the spiritual food.
Right?
You know, we have restaurants everywhere all over the world.
Okay, yeah.
Hare Krishnas, we give out 1.2 million plates of spiritual food per day on the earth.
Okay.
Right?
That's what I mean. So
The spiritual,
supporting-
the mantra, and the books, the philosophy.
Okay.
The Bhagavad Gita and the Srimad Bhagavatam, we have distributed so far, we've distributed in the 50 years the Hare Krishna movement's been on the planet, 550 million copies of these books around the world. And that's how I became a Hare Krishna. I read one of these books. My grandmother had it on her shelf. I picked it up, I read it, and then I went to the temple, I shaved my head and I became a monk. And she said, "Why did you do that? That wasn't the plan." And I said, "Well, you left the book on the shelf." So I read it and I became enlightened, so what do I do? And she was happy at the end, but yeah, in the beginning she's a bit like,
Better
oh,
than going to jail.
what's that?
Better than going to jail.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah, so far so good. Is that okay?
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's the ambition, greed, power, which drives few men.
Well, what?
Previously it was Hitler,
Greed.
then you have Putin, now you have Trump. And why do we have India and Pakistan? They are same people. But because of some political ambitions and greed and power, that's why the world's divided, and that's why we are heading towards what
Yeah,
we are heading.
because people are not chanting Hare Krishna. Because people are not chanting Hare Krishna. That is the problem. That's the problem. Because when you chant Hare Krishna, your greed goes away. Your greed goes away. Right? Your pride goes away. No, what I'm saying is true. What I'm saying is true. Your pride, your greed, your ego, right? Your lust, your anger, right? Your envy, your defects, they go away. Right? It says in the ancient teachings, right? Nama Chintamani Krishnas Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha Purno Shuddho Nityamukto Abhinitwan Nama Namino. When you chant Hare Krishna, Purna, everything becomes complete. Shuddha, you will become purified. Nityamukta, you will become liberated. That's it. Otherwise it doesn't work. Otherwise it doesn't work. Even in Pakistan now, Hare Krishna temples are coming, and that's a Muslim country. We had Rath Yatra the other day in Pakistan, a few days ago. even Pakistan. It's the only thing will stop the fighting.
Yeah.
Right? Because after World War II, we developed the United Nations. But the world's not uniting, so it's not working. The United Nations, are they chanting Hare Krishna when they have their meetings? No, they're not. So, everyone's got their formula for peace, but peace is not coming. We can make peace. We know how to do it. Practically. Practically. It's okay.
But this Hare Krishna movement, they are, going forward to the leaders
To the leaders,
who have to do that. That's what he's saying, right?
to the leaders,
To put in.
you know Tulsi Gabbard? Tulsi Gabbard, Donald Trump?
Yeah.
He just put Tulsi Gabbard in charge of the FBI. What's it called? What's her portfolio called? I can't remember, but like intelligence. She's a Hare Krishna. She's that far away from the president. She's a Hare Krishna. It's coming. Don't worry, it's coming. If you think we're not in there, don't worry. You know the Ambanis?
Yes.
You're from India, right?
Yeah.
You know the Ambanis? Did you see the wedding recently?
Hey, I followed something.
Were you there?
No.
So you saw in the wedding, that was the biggest wedding in history. In history. No wedding was as expensive or... There were Hare Krishnas all over that wedding. Right? You know Jay Shetty? Have you heard of Jay Shetty?
Yeah.
He's the biggest person on social media on the planet. The biggest podcast, spiritual podcast on the planet. He's a Hare Krishna. Right? He was there. Radhanath Swami. Gaura Gopal, Peru, Gauranga, we're everywhere. So yeah, don't worry. The government, it's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time till we have everyone chanting. Because it's the only way to bring about world peace. Otherwise, no one else has figured it out so far, how to make it work.
Yeah, I remember when Narendra Modi he became the PM, on his world visits, where he was going, he gave Bhagavad Gita.
I can show you a video of Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India, chanting Hare Krishna with Hare Krishna devotees 1 week ago. I can show it to you. Right? He's doing it. Don't worry, it's all just a matter of time. Because everyone wants world peace. So why doesn't everyone just get together and cooperate? We all chant together and then we'll have world peace. Your life's not going to be worse. Your life will be better. And saying, oh, that's just your belief. No, it's not our belief. It's reality. It's how to come close to God. And once you're close, then you feel peaceful. And then Samadashana, you respect everyone. You don't see anyone different. That's the only thing that's going to work. Any other questions or comments? Yes, sir. Or madam.
My question is in continuation, that's why I'll go first. Then.
Okay. The wife is telling the husband she will go first.
Let's just continue that conversation.
No, the wife is telling the husband she will go first. Yeah.
Like you
No, this is the whole universe runs like this. So. Go.
Like you mentioned in Bhagavad Quran,
Yeah.
it's mentioned that at the end of Kali Yuga, there would be a time where there would be no trees and all of that. But if today everything is coming together, we are all going to eventually follow Krishna consciousness. Would that inevitable?
What it says, it's predicted that when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes, which he appeared 500 years ago, there's a 10,000-year golden period in Kali Yuga after he appeared. So that's 5, so there's 9,500 years to go, where everything lifts up and becomes more Krishna conscious. Then Kali takes over again and then goes down.
The inevitable cannot be changed.
It's cyclical. This is not the first Kali Yuga. This is just like, this is not the first autumn. How many autumns you've had so far? Yeah, 22.
More than that.
Oh, more than that. So you've had many autumns, right? So it's just going to come again and again. You'll have many more, we hope, right? So many more. So this is not the first Kali Yuga. Just they come again and again and again. So it just in the Bhagavatam just said this is what it's like. It's going to be a problem. Is it a problem? Yes, I can see the problems. The point is, how do we solve the problems? All I know is that when I die, I don't want to come back to this place. Because there's too many, I mean, if I do come back, if I'm doing what I'm doing right now, I'll be okay. But if you're born out there in the world somewhere, like, it's too crazy. Like, I went to Africa in the 90s. I haven't been back since the 90s. But even when I went there, the way many of the people live, it's horrible, terrible. And in India you see it also, and there's no need for it. No need for it. So, we're just trying to solve the problems, that's all.
My question is, what is the difference between Ishvara and Maya?
Ishvara means controller. Ishvara. Isha. Ishvara means controller. That is God. Maya means illusion. So it is the Shakti of God, the illusion. So there's two Mayas, Yoga Maya and Maha Maya. Yoga Maya is the illusion in the spiritual world where Yashoda Mai, Mother Yashoda, she forgets Krishna is God. She thinks he's just my son. That is Yoga Maya. That is spiritual illusion. She looks in his mouth. You know the story? Yes. Open your mouth. And she looks in, and what does she see? Whole universe. Whoa. And then she looks again, and then it's back to normal. And then she thinks in her mind, because she cannot believe he is not her son, she thinks, I must have been dreaming. Because he couldn't have the universe in his mouth. I saw it, I think. And then she forgets. That's Yoga Maya. Because otherwise it would stop her love for him. Otherwise she will pick him up like this. If she thinks, imagine if you're holding your child and you're thinking, this person is creating planets right now. You'd be there, oh, I better be careful how I put him. It would change everything, right? So Yoga Maya covers that so the relationship can flourish. Then there is Maha Maya, which is the Maya we're all in, where we forget Krishna. Right? Maya means illusion. So everyone thinks, oh no, I am happy. I am happy. I live in Brighton. I live in Truganina. I have 2 cars and 1 pet dog called Yappy. And I watch the cricket at 12 o'clock tonight on my 18-foot screen. I went to one man's house. People always invite us, come to our house. Indian people always, please come, please come. So I went to Geelong. His television, it was like almost as big as the 2 windows together, almost. I walked in and I said, what's that? I said, what do you watch? Yeah, exactly. Cricket and, Married at First Sight and all these good...
Bollywood.
Yeah, Bollywood and all these important things. I mean, if you've got a television that big, please watch something related to Krishna. Otherwise, Shrama Evahi Kevalam, you're wasting your life. So that's the point. The point is Mahamaya makes us forget Krishna. That's why you have to stay with this Sangha of devotees. Satsanga, Vaishnav Sangha. Because when you're at the devotee, they'll remind you, hey, you're going off course a little bit. Come back. Come back. Otherwise you'll forget Krishna.
Thank you.
Is it okay? Okay. Good. Any other question?
Not question, but
Comment.
Sort of, it might be good icebreaker for you to wrap up as well. Importance of Prabhupada.
You're hungry? Please wrap up.
I don't want others to.
Please wrapping.
How Prabhupada brought this Hare Krishna movement into Western world, Paschatya Desh, and we are able to do this here. So I wanted to add to that on every Tuesday and Friday we have street kirtan starting from Flinders Street. And especially on Friday, young girls who are dressed up to go into a club or something, they also join because it's the music and the mantra, and we ask them to sing as well along with that. So it's that energy and generating and Prabhupada creating ISKCON. You might want to say the importance and...
I haven't got time now. That's a whole other talk, but thank you for adding that. That was good. I'll take one more question. So
my question about the school, so you mentioned that this was converted from school to ashram. is there a plan to have a school? Because I think we need to cultivate this principle
Yeah.
from the childhood.
Yeah.
That's going to be the next generation. Right? So,
There's a plan, but it costs millions of dollars. If we want to build a school, when we built this building back in '87, we probably built this building for $180,000. To build this building now would cost close to $1 million now.
More than that.
So, or more than
Maybe
that.
more than that.
Maybe more, yeah. So if, to secure the land, we're thinking of doing it in the western suburbs around Werribee, around that area, because so many people. To even get the land now is millions, and then to build and everything. So the plan is there. It's only going to happen if we all work together. So please stay in touch. And then, if we can do it together, that would be good. Everyone happy?
Yes.
Thank you all for coming. We're going to have lunch now, prasad. So you'll go out, you'll turn right, and we'll serve it just out. We need a few people to help. Can you maybe? A few people go and help. You can help with the serving, like that. After lunch, everyone just wait 1 minute. I know you're hungry. After lunch, we'll go and visit the Goshala, go and visit the cows.
Yeah.
So please take your prasad, and then after that, we'll go and visit with that. Hare Krishna.